What's up, guys? It's Noah with the Digi Bros coming at you once again with really exciting, cool gameplay. We got this Black Mirror match going on up here. Really cool, just shuffling on up, getting ready for the games. But yeah, guys, we got some really cool, exciting stuff coming to the channel in the upcoming weeks. We're super close to hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure to go on and hit that subscribe button. Make sure to like these videos. It really helps out a lot. Get a lot more people seeing our content. So like I said, we're just setting up for these games. Like I said, we're doing this Black Mirror, not the TV show, but we're doing like I said, it's a Black Mirror. We only showcase the Black deck once on our channel, so we just wanted to have it like two different variations come at you and show you different stuff that they can do, because with the most recent like cards being released or being announced for the next set, a lot of them are, you know, new black cards, really exciting. So yeah, so we're just going to go in and hop right into it. So we're going to go and hatch Digitomon over on the right side and evolve the Toy Agumon, and then we're going to play the tie for 4, passing on over to the opponent's turn, and it looks like they're going to do the same. Go and evolve the Toy Agumon over their Digitomon. And it looks like they also have the Greymon in hand. Yep, there goes the Greymon. Evolving up too. So the Toy Agumon gives the Digimon evolved on top of it reboot, and the Greymon says if the Digimon has reboot, then it gains jamming, and then he's just going to evolve Andromon on top of the Greymon, passing it back on over to the red side. So we're going to go on and promote the Toy Agumon. And it looks like we're going to play a Metal Greymon from hand straight up. This Metal Greymon has reboot, and then his evolved effect is if this Digimon has reboot, then it gains security attack +1. And so it looks like there goes the promo Diaboromon evolved on top of the Andromon over on the left side. So he's going to have that security attack +1 for each Diaboromon on his side of the field, and he also has reboot, and he's going to gain jamming from the Greymon. So he's going to go on and hit that security attack +1, running into the Greymon and running into the we do apologize. He has the Andromon under him and not the Metal Greymon, so he should have only hit security attack +1 and not +2, because if he did have the Metal Greymon, he would have had security attack +2. Once again, we do apologize, guys. You know, we're doing our best to learn as many of the cards as we can, but once again, stuff like this does happen. So we're just going to go and evolve the Millenniummon on top of the Diaboromon and putting that Metal Greymon back on the bottom of the deck. So we're just going to go and evolve the Hugurmon in the raising area. Then we're going to evolve Greymon on top of the Toy Agumon, drawing card. And there goes the Nomon for 1. And maybe evolving, oh no, there goes the Andromon. So yeah, once again, we do apologize for that misplay, guys. But Millenniummon, really, really good card. Being able to put a Digimon on the bottom of the deck, and then if he's destroyed while he has material, he comes right back. So if he's destroyed, comes back, he gets destroyed again, he won't be able to come back again because he doesn't have material, unless you can find a way to put more material under him, which at the moment I don't believe there's anything you can do. I know with the new set, Ragnarlordmon has his own effect where he can put material under himself, but at the moment we can't just go adding more material onto our Digimon. And there's a lot of ways to take them off and de-evolving, and with blue they take material out from under it. Black, you know, they have a bunch of de-evolving cards. So it looks like the Millenniummon's going to go on attack and the Andromon's going to go on and block that. Honestly, it's looking really good for the left side. Blue side's black. And so he's just going to go and make the Millenniummon active because he does have the reboot from the Toy Agumon up under him. And there goes the Metal Greymon for the right side. Yeah, it's just the left side, they were able to get set up a lot earlier than the one side on the right. Personally, because it was me playing on the right side, my hand wasn't great. At one point I had the 1 Metal Greymon on the field and 3 in hand. So, like I said, I know it's not the best hand at the moment. And with getting multiple attacks in from that, well, he's only getting 1 attack in from that Millenniummon, but still, Millenniummon's a big threat on that field, him being at 13. Actually, he's going to be at 14 because of the Digitomon gives him +1000 for it having reboot, which he does from the Black Agumon, but he does have jamming, so he doesn't really have to worry about anything he attacks into. So there goes the Infamon, and Infamon's going to make evolving Diaboromon 1 cheaper. So if you're evolving either the Diaboromon or the Hyandramon, as you see in his hand right there, it's going to be 2 on top of the Inframon. So yeah, so right now it's not looking too great for player on the right. So we're just running into the Numemon, destroying it, and it looks like we're going to attack. Yeah, they're just saying that the Ty, he gives all your Digimon plus 1,000 during your opponent's turn. So the Guardramon's actually going to be at 8,000. So if that Inframon tried to attack, it could be blocked and destroyed. So yeah, so he's just going to go in and block that attack from the Millenniumon. Inframon's probably going to swing now. Yep, and it reveals Greymon. And there goes another Hyandramon. And Millenniumon's become active for reboot. Same with Hyandramon, because they both have the toy Agumons up under them. So yeah, so this game is basically over for player on the right. We just need to scoop them all up, go to game 2. But is that going to happen? Let's be real, it's not going to happen right now. You know, you're always going to fight it out, despite you having no security and your opponent having 5. So yeah, so like I said, not much they can do. I think they evolve into a Black WarGreymon. My bad, just a WarGreymon. Yep, looking at the WarGreymon, and that goes over the Metal Greymon. So he has Reboot, and he has Blocker, and Security Attack +1, and Jamming. So don't get me wrong, he's really good right now, but there's only so much he can do. So yeah, he's going to get a Security Attack +1, and he has Jamming, so he's going to run to Security over there. During the opponent's active phase, he will be made active from the Reboot. And there goes the Andromon on top of the Numemon. He's going to go on a pass, make it active. But with only 1 blocker and no security, all the player on the left side has to do is just like run straight through it. So, which is what we're doing right now. So yeah, Hyandromon's going to go on an attack. Oh, I apologize. 2 blockers. 2 blockers. Andromon is a blocker. Yeah, man, that's going to be game 1. So moving on to game 2. Like I said, we just wanted to showcase some black because we didn't have that much black over here on the channel. Like I said, they're getting some really cool new stuff. The Crest Garurumon is an insane card coming out of the next set, which comes out, you know, about like 22 days from the time of recording. And make sure to catch our case opening. We will have a case opening of that. If anyone is ever interested in buying the Japanese product Chosugoi, which is where we got this beautiful mat, they're linked in the description. That's who we get all our Japanese product from. That's where we got this beautiful mat. Alan Go, wonderful. I apologize. Wonderful person Alan Go is. Make sure you go check them out, and if you do, tell them that we sent you. So yeah, so we're just gonna go on and promote up this toy Agumon. Looks like player on the left side, they got a really good, you know, start. They were able to evolve all the way up to the Metal Greymon. Guardramon's gonna be evolved over on the right side, and there goes the Andromon. Yeah, so it looks like we're just trying to set up a blocker while trying to establish the toy Agumon and stuff, and there goes the Diaboromon. So now this Diaboromon will get Security Attack +2. He gets Security Attack +1 for every Diaboromon, counting himself. And then because he has Reboot, he's going to gain the Security Attack +1 from the Metal Greymon. So right now he's going to be able to hit 3 security if he lives. He doesn't have the Greymon, which would have gave him Jamming. So yeah, so he's just right now swinging through 3 security. And with him being at 11,000, I believe. I don't think he's got the Digitalman that boosts him by 1,000 for having Reboot. So yeah, so there's not too much he has to worry about. 11,000 is about the same as most level 6s in the game right now. Some are a little higher, some are a little lower, but on average, we're looking at the 11,000 DP. So yeah, so we're just going to go on and play the Kirmon from hand. And we're going to pass turn, so we're going to evolve Hugurmon over in the raising area. And Nomon for 1. A lot of times it feels like a waste to do the Numemon on top of the Toy Agumon, because he's just so weak. And so here comes the Puppetmon, and so we're about to get into some discussion. Whenever it got passed back, because he had Reboot, he should have been made active, and they're like discussing that right now. We're trying to determine who's the target for the Puppetmon, whether it's going to be the Diaboromon or the Numemon. And so that's what they're just discussing right now. Correct us if we're wrong, but reboot, it makes Digimon active during is it your opponent's active phase or is it every active phase? Because that does change up stuff a lot right now, because one of them is going to become active while the other one is not. See, like I said, I believe that's probably a misplay in there. I believe reboot's just during your opponent's turn, but it's in the middle of the game, we slight argument. But yeah, here comes the second Diaboromon. So he's going to have security attack +2 because he gets security attack +1 for every Diaboromon on the field. So yeah, so it gets really scary. This promo Diaboromon is actually really good. Honestly, he's a lot better than the one that came out in the second set. I remember he was really hyped because, you could attack, you could get the tokens and stuff, and he wouldn't die, you just kill the tokens. But then it just proved to not be. It was really good in theory, and it just in practice it just lost really hard to Omnimon, with Omnimon Red and Blue being like the two tier 1 decks at the moment, being really, really good decks. And if you just have a bunch of Digimon with the same name on the field and he comes in, he just destroys them all. It's really cool because, it's a reference to our war game and stuff like that, which we all, seen the movie, we all know Omnimon comes in and destroys Diaboromon, but like I said, it's cool they made a reference to the actual card game, but also isn't great for Diaboromon for making a lot of copies of himself to just get destroyed by the best decks in the meta, so. Alright, so now we're just going to go on and make our Diaboromon active because he has the reboot. There goes another Numemon. Alright, so it's still not looking too great for our player on the right side, so we're going to go on and attack with the Puppetmon. We're going to be gaining our memory for his effect, and he's going to run into another promo Diaboromon with a 10,000 attack. He's going to lose to that 11,000 attack Diaboromon. So yeah, Numemon's just going to go on and attack. He tries to attempt to block it with a Gatsumon. But he has the +1000 because he has the reboot. And this one actually has +2000 because they have two with the same name on the field. But he's going to be destroyed to the Metal Greymon. So yeah, like I said, we might drop like a Guardramon or an Andromon, a blocker. But this game's pretty much secured for the player on the left. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, we have a bunch of really cool, exciting stuff coming toward the channel in the upcoming weeks. A bunch of really cool decks and like some like how-tos. At the moment we just have the pack openings and then our gameplay videos with the deck profiles, but with the English release coming literally next month, we're finally going to do our how to plays, and a bunch of like deck theories and stuff like that. So we're going to go in and drop the Holy Dramon, one of our staples. We love Holy Dramon. You get recovery +2 if you have 3 or less. So yeah, like I said, make sure to look forward to these really cool videos coming down the line. And also make sure to subscribe. I know I mentioned this earlier, but we're almost to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Once we hit that, we really appreciate it. It's a big goal for us to hit. And so here goes that Diaboromon. He's going to be checking the 3 security. And we're just going to go on and attack. It seems like the Holy Dramon was enough to save them from it. So we hope you guys like the game. Check you guys later.